Alrighty. Good morning. Good morning. What up, Predator? Coper, Alexandra. Good morning. Excuse me. Ugh. Let me see here. Max over there growling at something. How's it going, Zabak? Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Andy. John. Nine to five trades in the house, Yuri. Jan, I gotta adjust this poll. I can't see him having to look below it. That's no bueno. We don't want to have to look below that. Um, yes, pushed up to 57.98 right there. Good morning, Trev. Jan in the house. How you guys doing? All right, full disclosure, we did take a pre-market trade. We did take a pre-market trade here on all of our fundeds. What? 11, 12, 13, I think 14 of them. $200. So, Coper short. Good luck, Coper. How's it going, Francis? Trade him up. Dean in the house. There is a bullish. I mean, you have a bullish gap right here. It's the only thing I would say. This is kind of what's going to hold you down, hold you up here, Coper, if you are short. It's this here. Kind of that there. That's what I just took, too, by the way. Would have got the full 15, but as soon as I saw 10, I just took it. 26 points. Kind of at the low of the day there. Yeah, it's just one of those things. I did buy some Apex accounts to full send this morning at some point. And let's see if it continues higher here. I don't really know. Considering full sending these evals, though. Thinking about it. But we still will be looking for entries, obviously. We still got a little bit of work to do here, so. A little bit of work to do. I bought 9 Apex accounts. Gonna full send those. Not hedging them. We're gonna full send. What up, Rob? Good morning. So I don't know. Considering longing here again, to be honest, on this on these evals, and just let them ride. And just let them ride. Good morning, Fish Lips. Hey, Neo. How you doing? So we are going to be full sending 9 evals. Just seeing if we can get the points. If we can, cool. If we can't, we can't. Only goes up. Yeah, true. In a down kind of a way. If it can push back above the 50 here, I think we get a little run. You're longing one. Let's go. We'll see what happens. Either turns out good or it doesn't, right? That's how it works. Got to kind of hold this level here. We do have news today, 9:45 3-star, 10 a.m. 3-star. And it's the only real news that we have today. Yeah, pulling back. Is this the 925 candle? I want to see if this 925 candle can give us a little boost back through the 50. No real boost there. Just a little notch up. We kind of hold that 30 level there and get back up into the 50. Let's see. Back above the 30 here. Can we get back into the 50 level? Good morning. It's going good, Philip. We had a bad day yesterday, but not anything. I mean, like I know people say that, but it was not. It was nothing we could do about it. The copier just did us in. So going into the open here, let's see if we can push up through that 65 area. Got that wick sitting up there, kind of that trend line, that 5-minute trend line there. See if we can test that one more time. What do we got till open? We've got about 2.5 minutes. So let's kind of see if we get a push through the 50 here. I think if we get through the 50, we run into that 65-70 area quickly at open. But, you know, the momentum here is not great. We'll see kind of what happens. That's all we can do. I do feel like we just spike right through that wick at 65 at open. Maybe before open would be fine too. So we'll kind of see what we get here at open. That's all we can really do. Like I said, I think it's decent to think that it's going to run right through the 65 there at open, and then we'll see from there. Get above that 50, we can probably run. Let's see. Yes, gotta kind of get above that 50 there. We got about a minute, 2 minutes here until open. Rejected the 50 pretty hard right there. Yeah, that's not a good look. Rejection off the 50 pretty hard. You're out. We'll wait till open. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know about to the moon. We'll see, Bassett. I have no idea. Mancini's levels, 84 support. We pulled back, tested it. 98 next up. 14. We need to recover 822 in order to pop. If we recover 822, we push to 858. So there's that. That's the idea. You're TPing out before the open. There you go. Maybe not a bad idea. All right, here we go, guys. We got about 30 seconds. Let's see what she do. What's she do? It would be nice for it to run. I would like for a push up at open. Let's get a little something different, right? We've been having these push downs. Let's push up. What up, Clarity? All right, pulling back here, 416s. ES approaching that 84 level there. Let's see if it wants to just push down at open, or what is it going to do? Here we are. Let's go. And wicking down there to the 400 level. Can it hold that area? Can it hold the 400 level? Struggling. She's a struggle. Can she pop? ES tapped the 84 there. Let's see if it holds and pushes us back up into the 70s. Or if it just sells down. Below that pivot there, we'll probably just waterfall down. We got a pretty obvious wick down there at the 324s. So we're hanging out at the lows. Hanging out at the lows there for now. Starting to pop here back up to the 420s. Again, I think if we get above the 50s here, we can really start to run. Pop those 65, even 70s potentially. But I kind of got to get above those 50s to do it. There's 43s. Let's see if we pop the 50s. We pop the 50s, we go here, 65, 70 area. But for now, just holding up there at the kind of rejecting that 43, 44 area. So again, I think it's completely reasonable for us to get through the 70 here. Get into the 70 at least is reasonable. Yeah, the market's open, Neo. I'm on the 3 minute. It's probably why it looks a little slow here. So slow. Close below 440, close above. Yeah, I was thinking that too, Bassett, and just didn't. It's just not happening. All right. Well, it looks like the same old theme is kind of prevailing here. Just pushing lower. We got the overnight low just sitting there at 379. I think 324 is probably in play here if we sweep the overnight low. I don't think you'll see a little double bottom here. I think it'll be more of a rip lower. So if we lose kind of that 390 area. There's the double bottom, if you will. What up, Pine Tree? What up? I do think if we push through the low there at 380, I think we just take a little elevator down here into the 350. But ES does have a higher low here. Out of sync. Yeah, very much so. Got some rebuilding to do. Unfortunately, went tilty. Went tilty yesterday on the power hour. That sucks. No bueno. No bueno. It happens to everyone, though. Hourly high at 465 might sweep then dive. Maybe. I mean, I was thinking that at open, and it just didn't get there. It just did not get there. So we do got news 9:45, 10 a.m. So let's keep that in mind. Right now, I do have a limit short order on my eval sitting at 375.75. Full porting for 15 points to try to pass. So I do have that sitting there, just so you guys know. So the idea is, I think if we break below the lows here, giving it some room below the lows so that we don't just get tagged in a rip higher. But the idea, actually, I don't know if I love that now that I look at the ES. Well, what the heck, we'll leave it. It's the greatest trader in the world. It doesn't happen to you. You're the greatest trader in the world. Nice. All right, we're tagged in. It's got to go now. If it rips back higher, we're in trouble. So, oh, come on. Do not do me dirty. Let's go. 9 evals passed right there, guys. 9 Apex evals passed. 0 hedging. We don't hedge. We just pass. We just get it done. We simply get it done. No hedge needed. 46. Let's just make sure they copied correctly. Full port, full port. All right, there we go. Back up to 20 Apex accounts there. We'll get those activated tomorrow. ETF now is direct to funding. That's interesting. Yeah, the thought process there was we already kind of double bottomed. We did have a bearish SMT there with the ES. And so I thought that if we push back a third time, we get a pretty big candle through the low. So that's kind of was the thought process there. So no hedge. Just pass them. Just do it. Just pass them. And I thought we had a pretty clear draw on liquidity there. If we look at that yesterday's going into close wick that we left there, after that 400-point sell-off, that's a pretty kind of an obvious draw, if you will, there, 325s, 324s. So pushing lower there. We did flip on our other Bulenox account today, so we need to flip tomorrow and the next day. I think we would be flipping 4 days on Bulenox there to get to payout, and then if we can get this one another $300, we will be requesting a payout on this one. Also, the Take Profit Pro account, we are actually at $245 in profit today. We could theoretically pick up another $5 and request a payout today on this account. We might do that. I don't know. We'll see. We may try to get another $5, or we may just hold that off and have a little bit of a buffer, if you will. Maybe have a one trade buffer. I don't know. Gold breaking out here, guys. Nice long setup there on the gold. I was watching it, but I did not take it because, you know, gold typically during this time. So the gold trigger, it triggered right there at 918.9. It's at 925.6. So I didn't take it, but just a little 5-minute breakout on gold there. Pretty simple. So close above the trend line would be your entry right there, and nice profit already. 6.5 points. Did see it there, but I didn't. It's just not something I typically trade. Now this thing, after sweeping 24, is going to rip back up. This could be a long trigger here, guys. I might take this if it's not invalidated. It's a pretty big stop, though, so it's just going to have to just go. All right, that's kind of a weak candle there. You're in over half profits by 600. Let's go. 412 TPing out. You hit it. I'm going to try this, I think. It's got a pretty quick break even, so let's make sure that copier's off. Off. All right. All right, I'm in here. Come on. Go. Taking it off. There it goes. That would have been your target. All right. Would have went there. That's one of those ones that's so difficult for me to hold. I don't know why, but it is. We're closing so far above the imbalance. Like, you know, you're closing so far above the imbalance, and with such a tight stop, man, it makes it hard. I mean, we're closing 23 points above the imbalance there. But it still ripped. I think that was an A setup. Pretty good. We swept an obvious strong liquidity to the downside. We have V-shaped recovery to the upside through a 1-minute gap here, through the first presented gap, that is. And so yeah, and then your break even and your scales here. I'm already green on the day, so it's like, you know, do I really want to be like doing anything too stupid here? So we just took $150, $160 there. So 25K max is 750. I was at 1400 2 minutes ago, so not closing till it goes against me. Oh, that sucks, Dan. You don't know what to do. You're getting such horrible latency every single day now. I enter a trade, basically, it takes like a full second. Yeah, I hate that, John. I can't stand it when it does that. Neo's waiting to short. Neo, if you're shorting, I think this is a good spot. Now, that being said, it very well could just pop right through there. Let's go back to the 5-minute here. All right, I'm going to consider that my funded trade for the day, guys. So I wanted to give you guys at least one funded trade, even though I took $200 pre-market. Good morning on hell. So I'm going to consider that my funded trade for the day, and we're going to switch over to an eval. So we're switching to an eval. We're not being dumb today. There's no point in keep trading. Let's switch over to an eval that we need a little more monies on. Man, come on. This would be a great 5-minute break. Let me see which account I'm supposed to be trading. I only got one account left that I got to get over the... Oh, I need to flip that other one too, though. 52,831.08. So we need to trade 08. And we need $200. We only need $200. We don't even need that much. We actually need like 37 ticks. Nothing with a short stop. Yeah, nothing wrong. Do enough. Discount on Bulenox? Yeah, let me check it. It is still 91%. Let me see if they did anything for option 2, though. Let me see here. Did they do anything for option 2? Option 1 is still 91%. Option 2 is still at 45%. So nothing for option 2 yet. Nice rejection there off that 5-minute trend line, guys. Very nice rejection. Let me see what other account on day traders, if I have any other ones. I may have to buy. All right. Yeah, this is the only day traders account. I got one that's passed, but I got to get the 4 days in. Code is MM on Hell. It's on the 50K, on the 20, on the other ones. Yeah, I think it's MM1. Let me see. Option 1 is MM. Option 2, I change it, so I don't really know. Let me see. Let me check it. Option 2 is MM1. Yes, correct. Oh, darn it, I missed it. So 5 minutes still closed below the line. If it does close above, I will take it. Again, I don't need that many points on this account to kind of pass. So if you guys haven't already hit the like button for me, subscribe. If you're not yet subscribed, we do appreciate it. So chipping away at yesterday's losses, down $600 on those accounts yesterday, up $200 today. So, you know, basically we were up $200 Monday, $200 today, $600 down yesterday. So we're only down $200 for the week on those accounts. I'm trying not to even think about the fact that we should be green on those accounts. Let's just look at where we're at. How do you trade it? On Hill, you have to. So I know that you hold for bigger moves. Basically, the strategy has to be the scalp. You can't allow it to go unless you're in a micro, unless you're in 1 or 2 micros. If you're on a mini, you really have to take, if you've got 20 points, you got to take at least 10. You can't be up 20 and let it come back. If you're trading just a few micros, you can let it run some and probably trade the strategy that you're trading. But, yeah, otherwise, very, very tough to do, right? So very, very tough to do on a minis, in my opinion. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Thanks, Pine Tree. Listen, you guys don't have any idea how hard it was for me to shut the computer down and just walk away. But I did. I shut the computer down. I took a nap. I got up. I went and did a few things. We had practice last night. Never even came back to the computer until I think Trump was speaking at 8. I was just like, let me go look at I just wanted to see what price was doing. Wasn't really doing anything. So, yeah. I do think this thing now looks very, very weak. We're back below the overnight low here, at least testing it right there. We've already ran that. Well, let's look and see, because I do. Yeah, we already ran all the lows. I mean, the only thing left in play here really is the highs. So I'm probably going to be waiting for this 5-minute trend to break in order to take a long. I think that's what I'll be doing here. I don't really want to just be jumping into a short unless it's a rejection of this trend line. I mean, I said this is a good short spot. Just didn't take it. I hate weeks 1300 per funded. Not sure if I should be done. Dude, yeah, you should be done. 1300 per funded. So, yeah, that trailing on hill will get you every time if you're not careful. I go, if you're trading the way you do and you get an option once, fine to do it that way. Just go maybe like 2 to 4 micros so it doesn't kill your drawdown. I'd probably keep it at like 2 because I know you look for bigger moves, right? You look for like 50 points, 100 points. So, yeah, I know every time frame is in the downtrend, but let's look at yesterday's play. I hate weeks. What happened? I mean, you know, overnight session chop, sell off at open, recovery, and then pull back. So I kind of feel like the same thing today. You know, sell off, chop, sell off, recovery. It's probably going to be the same kind of setup today. So I want to be in on the recovery. Could we sweep all the way down to 20,000? Maybe. But, you know, we'll kind of go from there. The funny thing is, if you measure, and I did this yesterday pre-market, I don't know if you guys saw that, but if you measured the range from the previous day high to yesterday's, not even yesterday's low, just to that low there from the previous day low, what was the 50% mark? Look at it. Look how well the fib played out there. And pre-market, I actually marked out this level. I marked this level out, and that's exactly where we went to on the push back up. Now, I didn't participate in, then I was done. I'd walked away from the PC, but I saw it later on in the day. So if we look at this from a fib perspective today, then same idea, right? Exact same idea. We would... So that's the push back up there, 50% of the range yesterday. So we could even use that push back up range. And we would be in OTE here. So maybe we continue to push back up. We'll see. We shall see. I'm just saying, like, I think we're in a spot now where there's no, you know, can this be swept? Yes, previous day low can be swept. Does it have to be swept? No. That's all I'm saying. Doesn't have to be swept. So we got a lot of engineered liquidity here. I think it's completely reasonable to think that we push back up into that 630 and run this low resistance liquidity here on a higher time frame. Now, whether or not that happens today, I don't really know. I have no idea. We did just put in a little 5-minute OB here. No real liquidity grab. Well, I guess we did grab liquidity there. So if it is going to turn down, maybe it turns back down here. Previous or overnight low 380. Better wait till the 10 a.m. news. Yeah, exactly. I hate weeks. Makes more sense, right? Trade offer actually better than TPT because of the intraday drawdown. Yeah, that's one thing I did forget about the other day. What is the trade day offer? I don't even know. I didn't see it. End of day. Oh, you're TPing here. We do have news here. Oh, we already had the 945 candle. I didn't even notice that. Is that? Yeah, that's not a news wick. I didn't even notice. The 945 really didn't do anything. 10 a.m. 3-star, 7 minutes. 7 minutes. What up, Gold Chest Club? I feel like I traded well yesterday and I still ended up red, right? Today I feel like I traded the same and I'm green, so. We still got work to do, but you know, it's cool. You lost it all in 15 minutes, Pine Tree? That sucks. Do the best we can, Coach Fred. Do the best we can. Proof is in the profit, Bart. You've been trading red hot, and I knew it was a matter of time. Listen, Pine Tree. So when I blew my accounts a few Fridays ago, like 3 Fridays ago, right? What you guys didn't see behind the scenes was I was trading off stream. I would get red, and then I would get it back. And then the next day it looked like, oh, Methodical Man didn't take any trades. When in reality, I was tilting after the session. And so I knew eventually that was going to catch up to me. And that's what happened. So it happens to all of us. It eventually catches you, no matter who you are. If you continue to tilt, it's going to catch up with you. So we're just waiting here. We only need $200 to pass this eval. Just waiting for a nice 5-minute setup. No need to rush anything. So, come clean. Yeah, I always come clean. I always come clean. I let you guys know. Like, I knew it was building up and it was going to happen, but I've not been trading off stream now, unless it's a different account. 140 is kind of next level down there, if we're looking. I mean, we don't really have much holding us up here. All the way down here, it's kind of like, yeah, 142s. Potentially a little something on the 5-minute here at the 79 area. But other than that, we kind of lose this. We probably see a little elevator here. Lost 3 PAs in the London session this morning. No more trading PAs in Asia or London. Yeah, it's tough. Sometimes you can get good setups, and then other times where it just takes your money. Still got a bullish SMT here with the ES. Well, let's see. No, we didn't quite make a low. So not quite. If we had made a low there, there'd be a bullish SMT there with the ES. ES doesn't look like it's going to hold, though. Does not look like it's going to hold. We get through that 80 level, we might have a little elevator here. Still 50 points off that. So, Pine Tree, how does it work? So if I'm 245 in profit on my pro account, 245 above the buffer, they would charge me a $50 fee because I'm not above 250, right? On my payout there. So I need $5 more to be at 250 so I don't get charged a fee before the split. Thank you, Andy. So we need $5 more to get above that. Man. No charge to put it in your wallet? Oh, really? So I can just put it in my wallet. Let's go. And then if I have money in my wallet, I can take it out of my wallet without the fee. Is that right, Pine Tree? All right, let's see what happens here at the 80. I think we get through that 80. We see a little bit of an elevator. And you have a fee to take it out of the wallet. Even if you're above the amount with your, say, your affiliate money, you can't combine the two. It's separated. All right, ES lost the 84. Next level down 63. I think we're going to see a little elevator here. Not that we haven't already saw one. This is a key area, though. You don't know about that? Yeah, I would think that if you put it in your wallet, anything that's currently in your wallet would add to it, right? You would add two together. I don't know. I'm going to try it and we'll see. Do you know if the option 2 on Bulenox is okay to pass 1 day? Yes, it's 1 day. No consistency on hell until you get in the trader, until you get into the funded account. Oof. There's a 30-second long here. I don't like it. I don't know. I mean, we did tap this. We tapped into this. I mean, mechanically, it's probably okay trade. I don't like that the ES is back to a key level there at 84. Probably just going to react off that level and go back down. Maybe we retest the open here at 50 of this previous candle. Maybe we get a little reaction off the retest of the open there. I think I might park me an order right there. Oh, is it going to miss me? I'm going to park me an order right there, a little retest of this open. And see if we can't get tagged in short there for a small reaction. Oh, news. I forgot. News in 30 seconds. I'm going to take it off because of the news. News. You only withdraw 4-figure daily payouts on TPT, so I don't know. Oh, nice. You the man, Pine Tree. You the man. I don't know. I just want to lock something in. You know, that's all it is. It might be 4 figures by the end of the day because I am going to take, if this 5-minute trade breaks, I'm going to take it on my Take Profit Trader account. Okay, there would be my tag in. Oh, this is the news, isn't it? Yeah. Good thing I took that off, huh? Oh, here comes the break. Yeah. No. We'll wait and see how the close happens. What happens here at the close? Lock it in. Lock it in. ES back up to 814 there. Next level up. If we recover 822 on the ES, then that's your pop. Let me show you guys this before it happens so you can see it's there before we even get there. Must recover to pop 822. First target up 858. Off by a tick, but that's just because I put them on there so quickly. Three minutes left on this. Anyone get cooked? I hate weeks. I almost got cooked because I was thinking about putting a short on right there at that open, but then I realized the news was coming. Some Indian girl made 130 million selling 10 grand course on how to open a brokerage account. Interesting. 30 points, 15-second candle. Yeah. Ripper. There's MM getting railed by Nasdaq every day. Yeah, of course. That's the way it is, ICT. Getting railed. Every single day. 320 to 490. Yeah, it's pretty big range. It's a pretty big candle. Will it retrace the full news? Oh, let me go to the 1 minute. I forgot. Let me look at the 1 minute here. I've completely forgot about that. I should be looking at the 1 minute here. There's not really a wick on the bottom side, so I don't love that. Is there? No. Yeah, there's no real news candle here. No real news wick. You're in the heels. Let's go. What up, Joaquin? How you doing, bud? It's okay, Joaquin. I know who you are. I know who you are, bro. Did you take that 1 minute short, Yoma? Did you take the 1 minute or the 1 minute long, or did you take the 30-second? What was it? It was just the 1 minute long this morning, right? Yeah, I think so. I took the 1 minute long. Problem with this 5 minute here is like it might trigger below VWAP, which will mean that I will probably wait to enter. If it closes above the trend, I'm probably going to take it, but you know, I don't love that. I would like it to close above VWAP because you got 50 EMA and the VWAP right there. 1 minute short you took, waited for the retest. Once it turned bearish, I jumped in. Nice job. Where was the 1 minute short? I didn't see it. Oh yeah, right there. You had a little pullback on it, looks like. Yeah, I took the long. I took the 1 minute long. I took the 1 minute long right here. Sweep of that wick. Nice bullish momentum. Boom. All right, guys. If this closes above the VWAP, I am going to take it. This is just an eval, but... probably will go. We'll see. You know, like how the close. Yeah, the break even was fine. I mean, I thought it was all right. Thought it was okay. Everything's been working. So... I took a 3 minute long pre-market too for like 10 points. Copier screwed me yesterday, Yoma. Yeah, PA's been perfect. The problem is just the volatility. So we closed above there. I want to say, I mean, it's a really bullish candle, but that is news. I'll get in above VWAP here. I'm waiting. That's what scares me about that setup there. On some bad entry because I was distracted. Yesterday it was fine, Yoma. I unfortunately the copier screwed me over. Going to park in order right there. I think if it pushes through that high, we just continue higher. Yeah, the copier tagged me. It tagged me out and then tagged me into an opposite position trade. End up losing $600. I mean, like if I lost just the 300, I wouldn't even been upset about it. But it ended up being a winning trade. So instead of being up 300, I was down 600. A little frustrating. All right, in here. And stopped out. On the eval, just didn't go. It just didn't go. Now it's going. I don't even know what I need to pass. I have no idea now. What did we lose there? 60, and we needed that, so we only need like 100. So I don't even need 405. I need like 500. So I think I need like 5. We'll go 501. Come on, get through there, you dirtiness. I mean, you sweet girl. You sweet, sweet girl. Should go, I would think. So what is that? 25 points is 50. No, that's 100 ticks. Is that right? I don't even know. I can't remember. Yeah. 100 ticks. I think we only need, yeah, so 501 is probably about what we need to pass. It's not going, though. Kind of getting wiki here. How are your PAs doing so far? They're fine. I hit payout on one on the Bulenox yesterday, and then we're only, what, $130 away from payout on this one. So hopefully we get there. And then we hit daily payout level on the Tick Profit Trader account yesterday. We're up 245 on it today. 245. It's not the reaction we were looking for there. Maybe I should have moved my stop in, but it's an eval, so we're being a little more aggressive, trying to give it a little chance to go here if it can. If it can't, that's okay. A little bit of trading your P&L here instead of just taking your points, right? Project X, it was okay for me, Black Beauty. I didn't really have any problems with it at all. So, I had no problems with it. I know some people did, but I never had a problem with it. The fields were a little wonky, so yeah, I hate weeks. But if you're locked out because you're in profit, nothing to worry about. What up, Keegan? That's not a bad thing, you know what I mean? We might get stopped here if this doesn't hold the trend line. It doesn't look like it's going to. Honestly, look kind of weakish, but might pop the account. Our precious day traders account. Back above 60, I think I'm going to add one. And just see if we can't get a run. We'll see. Yeah, Black Beauty, I like the copier on it. The copier is really smooth. So, yeah. I did like how the copier worked. All right, we're going to get stopped. Gap below 376 needs to be filled. Yeah, it could be. Oh, you dirty girl. I knew that thing was going to do that. I don't even know where we're at on this account now. We may not even have any room left to trade on it. Let me see. What's the liquidation? 50,500. Yeah, we got 800 more dollars. Let's just port it. Let's just full port. And I don't know how that didn't blow it yet. Should have. All right. 80% sell continues 8 days. Yeah, well, it's better than if it didn't. Better than if they did not have a sell at all or went back to 50%. You know what I mean? So yeah, kind of annoying there. I mean, we were so close to the TP on that account. I mean, I was up like 30 points or so. I don't even know what I was up on the trade. No, it's like 24 points. And just didn't take profit. But it was an eval, so I was just kind of like okay with it. I was just kind of okay with it. So retesting the trend line here. I mean, realistically, still think it has a little more room to the upside, but maybe 530 up there kind of looks juicy. Juicy. You have kind of the bigger picture trend line up here. So I'd expect it to maybe test that. But so far, not doing it. Oh, the time on Streamlabs is like already 5 minutes between posts. I mean, it's what it's supposed to be. Let me see how long it is. Get 91% off Bulenox. Where's the previous one? Yeah, I mean, the previous get 91% off is quite a ways up there. Should be like 12 to 15. That's how I have my ads set at 20 minutes apart. Most people have them at like 6 or 7 minutes apart. Yeah, I hate weeks. They had a pretty good sale on Bulenox at one point for that, but you know, recently they haven't. They haven't. I've never heard anyone complain about my Streamlabs post. ICT, you're the only one that's ever said anything. Did those Streamlabs posts annoy anyone else? Do you think they're too fast? I don't know. Maybe they are. Don't be cheap and buy premium. Yeah, yeah. You overtraded those months. It was a nightmare. That sucks. I mean, if they are, I don't mind changing them. Like I said, at the end of the day, I don't mention the discounts very often. I'm to the point now where it's like once a day, maybe twice, where I actually mention the prop firms. So Streamlabs kind of does it for me. But if it's annoying, then I don't mind spreading it out. Spreading it out. Hit your daily loss limit on Topstep today. Oh, that sucks. What up, RM? Let's go. You were watching Topstep the other day, and they had one of their big-time traders on, and he full porched 15 minutes without a stop, and they take him off the show. He got kicked off for being a degen. Did he win? Was it a winning trade? So they got mad at him because he full ported on Topstep TV? That's kind of crazy, isn't it? That is crazy. There's a bear in front of you. All right, ICT, we'll see you. They slapped a 1.5 daily loss limit on his accounts. What up, Nate? Oh, he didn't win. He's a top trader, and they trashed him live. Yeah, I don't know who that. I'll have to look. I did see that must be what Patrick was posting about last night. I saw him post something about that, something like that, but I didn't know who it was. Was not aware of who it was. When he said that if you can't take the heat in full port, you shouldn't trade. Let's go. Very unprofessional. Yeah, I don't know. Cover, if we inverse this 5 minutes to the downside, I think we continue down. I mean, like, to me, that's how you can just structure your buys based on that, in my opinion. I didn't open the 15-minute chart to see like what that looks like, but yeah, kind of an OB there though. But yeah, I mean, if we inverse the 5 minute to the downside, that would kind of be a bullish engulfing or bearish engulfing candle too. We'll see. Kind of held the 5 minute trend. We still stayed below the overall. Like, really, this is your bigger 5 minute trend. Because it was a live account. Oh, so it was a live account. Oh, yeah, I got what you're saying. That's crazy. Well, a live account's not their money. Let's be clear about that. You timestamp the comment. Yeah, a live account money is not Topstep's money. That is your money. You take the money from your express funded and you move it to the live. So that's his money. So only full porters make money. Might need to take a day off. I mean, I think we're bearish, Nate, too. Like, I don't see anything bullish about this yet. I mean, we had the one news candle, but aside from that, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah, they act like it is. Yeah, that's crazy. 15 contracts mini. That is a lot. That is a lot, Dave Trades. But is that anything outside of what we see Patrick do all the time? So yeah, I tend to agree. I mean, we're still bearish for sure, but we'll kind of see here. I only got 10 points of drawdown left on this account, so I'm just going to try to take a little scalp. And if it stops us, then that's it. Nope, now I think we got $40 left. Is it? 560? No, we don't have any. Perfect. Perfect. If you're just joining us, we are green, 361 on this account. We're only $140, $30 away from payout there. We're on day 7, I think, on this account, day 7 or day 8. And then we did hit payout yesterday on the other Bulenox account. I didn't update the totals. I'll do that tomorrow. And then we also got the daily payout target on the other, on the Take Profit Trader Pro account there. So and we're up $200 on the 11 funded Apex accounts. The 0 rules, but you get grilled when you trade your own way. That's crazy. So I hate weeks. You're on the leaderboard at one point. Nice. And this morning we did pass, we can't overlook. We did pass 9 more Apex evals. 9 more Apex evals passed. We did not hedge. We found a spot. We full ported these. Port report. So we'll be back, topped off back up to 20 on Apex there. Probably I'll wait till Monday. We'll start Monday fresh with 20 Apexes. All 50Ks. So that'll put us back to like 26 or 27 funded accounts with Take Profit Trader and Bulenox. 2 Buleys and 1 Take Profit Trader already at the threshold there. I need to activate. I can activate 2 more Buleys now. So we'll be at like 26, 28 accounts on Monday. So they have a segment where they roast people. Interesting. Coach Fred, I did that because 2 reasons. Number 1, I'm trading a mini, right? And having 1,500 drawdown with $300 risk, or actually I was doing a $200 risk, trading a mini just wasn't working with a 10-point stop. I recognize that the volatility of this market right now, using a 10-point stop is not realistic. I mean, you have to be so snipery that it's just not really realistic. So I wanted more room. I wanted to be able to extend my stop out a little more. So I chose 15 points and I went with a 50K. So I got a little more drawdown. I'm able to risk a little bit more. And with the 15 points, it's even still a bit tight. I'm actually even thinking about going to a 20-point stop and a 20-point take profit. That's kind of what I'm considering, 20 and 20, because of the volatility in this market. It's just so volatile. I still like the 25K is the best, but it's very difficult to do on a mini. So, very, very difficult. And plus, you know, the idea is once you get to payout on the 50Ks, which does take longer, you got more drawdown left. I mean, if we look at, and like, I'm not even thought about this, not even crossed my mind, but we were already basically, if we were at 25Ks, not that one, but if we were at 25Ks, we would have already been at payout on these bottom two accounts, because before that loss yesterday, we were already at 1,500 in profit on these. So, or we would have been right at payout, but I'm not even thinking about it that way. Normally, that's how I might think about it. So, this account right here, I did activate yesterday, and it got completely torched. So, it's going to have work to do to get back to break even. That's the one that we activated on Friday. And I thought, so I was going to go over this with you guys. I did think that maybe I'll get denied a payout because of what happened yesterday, because we lost $600. But now I know that I won't, because the way I was looking at it was wrong. Let's go to it. I'll show you guys. So because, where did it happen at? Where did that happen at? Where was that at? Did I overlook this? Oh, I don't have it on the chart. Huh. Stupid. All right, let's find yesterday's action. I don't even know where it is. All right, this is today. And then where's it at? I don't know. I'm missing it somewhere. I think it's because I'm on the 5-minute. I wanted to just show you guys. But because it exited, I thought that we might have violated. Here it is. So I thought we may have violated the daily loss limit rule. But because it actually exited here at 300, and then it exited here at 300, it's two separate trades. So we didn't actually violate the drawdown rule. So it would have made me mad had that violated the drawdown rule and it not been my fault. But because it entered and exited there, it didn't break it. It didn't violate it. But I thought for a minute it was. For a payout, well, bull bear. I hit payout on Take Profit Trader and Bulenox. I'm going to draw this 5-minute trend line out. I want to keep this on here. Now, if this breaks, guys, I'm 100% going to take this. And I'll probably post this in Discord if I'm not live. This 5-minute break has been paying so well. So if we get kind of another little bridge here, or whatever you want to call it, I think I'll take the 5-minute break out of it. If we get it today. If we don't, we don't. Not a big deal. All right, let's mark out these lows. 5-minute closed below there, so you expect us to retake this low. The only thing I'd say is that it is kind of far down, you know. Kind of low in this leg. $70 points to the low off this if you took it here, and your stop is 80 points. Might just get a higher low here. Let's move this over here. What happened with Nutty? Because he blew those 5 accounts? Or is that what you're talking about, Black Beauty? Anybody else think Nutty blew those accounts on purpose? I kind of got the feeling that he might have. Just because he had those other 5 waiting and like laying in wait there that he's had for waiting on him for a couple of months to activate. Because he's trying to switch over to Tradeovate, right? From Rhythmic. So the 5-minute strategy bull bear is pretty simple. You're looking for like the third touch. So if we mark out, you want to start your trend line with the wick. So start with the wick, go to the body, the first body, and then you're just looking for a third touch. So this would be 1, or I'm sorry, 2 on your second touch, a close above, 30-point take profit, 30-point stop. I mean, it's really kind of simple. So, and then you're looking kind of at the first kind of point of resistance. So you're just looking at the body of the next candle up. So for example, let's just say that if it closed here, you know, that would be your first level of resistance. And then your second level is there. And you want to at least have 30 points of room between your first and your second. So right there, you'd be like 33 points, assuming the candle closed above this first level. And you just take it from there to there. But, I mean, obviously there's more details into it, but that's just kind of a basic breakdown of it. Just a basic breakdown. It's pretty simple. It's just a trend line break. So, I was chatting with Patrick Wheeling about Kellyanne. You think Nutty gets free accounts? Black Beauty, one thing I can tell you. I'm friends with Nutty. Nutty does not take free accounts from anybody, anytime, anywhere, anyhow. He's been offered many times, and he's turned them down. And I know that because we've spoke about that before. Because I kind of had like the same, I thought, you know, like maybe, but no, there's been many props that has offered Nutty free accounts, and he refuses to take them. So, unless he can give them away. That's the only way he will. But that's one thing I would say about Nutty that I do know. And I don't think he would lie about that. Oh. Yeah, Coper. I struggle with it too. I do. I pass them and then I just do stupid stuff with them. Yeah, those are the 5 in waiting clarity. What I'm saying is, so Nutty had 20 Apex accounts on Rhythmic, and then he wanted to switch over to Tradeovate, and so he passed 20 accounts on Tradeovate. I think he thought he was going to blow all the accounts on Rhythmic the last time he kind of had a bad day, and he didn't. So did he just blow more? Are these 5 new ones, or are these ones from yesterday? What about the downside trend break on the 5-minute? Let's look. Now, see, to me, the problem with this is there's nothing clear, right? There's no clear, like you would draw the 5-minute for this one, it would be drawn here. Because this is your first, this is your second, you know, so like this is not very clear. And this happened at, what, 7:30 at night? It would have triggered and it would have failed. So I don't know. There's nothing, to me, to the downside, there's not really anything clear. I mean, maybe you could look at it there, but I don't know. Because we're so low, I'd probably just still be leaning towards the long. It probably will trigger. So did Nutty blow these accounts? Are these the same ones or are these the new ones? What do we got here? Or I guess he didn't blow them. Got $500. Oh, so these must be the new ones. Oh, he blew the new ones. Oh, that sucks. Yeah. That sucks. But I do know that, I mean, like I said, I was just saying I know he was trying to switch over to Trade so that he could copy trade those all together. But that sucks. I don't know. You got $500 in drawdown. He's saying they're as good as gone, but $500 is enough to work an account back if you're careful, right? I mean, it really is. It's enough to do it. You burned a bunch of Apex evals because of over leveraging just past the my funded futures in one trade because they limit me to 3 contracts. Yeah, me too. I do that too. I don't know what he did there. Let's see. Just kind of. So he. Oh man, that's gotta hurt. It looks like he got out right at the bottom here. So he must have been, he was long somewhere in here, and he got out like right at the bottom. That sucks when that happens. Guys, we are kind of chopping. That's crazy. I think I should grab 10 350k Apex accounts. I would go with 5 take profit traders over 10 350ks. I hate weeks because like I don't think the 350ks are a good value. I think the highest Apex account you probably should get is 150. I wouldn't go higher than that, but that's just me. Only have one $200 trade. At least my option trade is looking good. Hey, $200 is $200. Yeah, trading's been tough, hasn't it? Last couple of days. Your mom sucks my PP for lunch. Oh, that's not me just saying that, guys. That's his name. Oh. I still can't get over that. That's a hilarious Discord name. I see that. I see that. Initial balance is now set. Did you guys see that I put the opening range indicator on here? Somebody suggested, I don't remember who it was. Maybe it was Tom. I don't know. For the overnight high and low. I like that. So I don't even have to mark it out anymore. I can just come into the morning, measure. I know we had a 250 point move overnight. And I quite like that. So I just made it different colors. It was John. All right, good. I can't remember who it was, but I don't know if you noticed that I did take that advice and put it on here, John. Wow, look at that. That's crazy. Yeah, that is pretty rough. So Nutty, he got stopped out literally at the bottom. This thing is back up 125 points off his stop out. That's crazy. That sucks. Again, I'm going to wait. I'm not even going to take there. You know, you could maybe draw another trend line here, but I'm going to wait. Aren't the 350 and 150 the same price now? They might be. I hate weeks, but the ability to pass them and the amount that you need for payout, you get 4,500 in drawdown in the 150K, and you got to make 9,000 in profit. If I'm not mistaken, the 300Ks, you got to make, what, 18,000, and you get 9,000 in drawdown? But then you got to make $9,000 before you can take a payout. Whereas with the 150K, you only got to make $4,500 to get to your first payout. Now, if I'm wrong about that, somebody let me know. But I'm pretty sure that's how it works. You have two separate ones, one for the London high-low, one for the Asia. Yeah, I just did the overnight. So to me, unless you're comfortable trading bigger, I would rather make the lower amount, get to $9,000, leave myself a nice big buffer. I mean, is there really that big of a difference between 9 and 18,000 as far as the buffer goes? Not so much in my opinion, but it's really up to you. So your first payout on the 350, I don't even know. What is it? 2750 is the max payout on the 150, I believe. The 300 probably double that or something like that. Maybe like 4. I don't even know exactly. Yeah, that's what I say, fish slips. It takes too much to get a payout, yeah, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. I mean, it's up to you. I'd rather go with the take profit trader accounts, and you get to pay out quickly on those, and you can take the daily payout. Plus, there's no activation fee right now on those. So that 5-minute IFE just worked for $400 on the 1-minute chart. It did, but it did fail ultimately. I mean, it gave you 40 points before it ripped back against you. So if you were targeting the low there, this setup, guys, if you go back and you look, you know, this sort of a setup, higher low, I mean, a lot of times these turn into the low a day. So I would not be shocked, or at least until we take the overnight high. So I probably wouldn't be shocked, you know, if we run up here and then maybe we end the day back down here, or potentially even lower. But I really wouldn't be shocked here if this is not the low a day, at least short term. You have a hell of a time with the trailing drawdown. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, if it works for you, I hate weeks and you're used to trading larger, I think it's fine. You know, Trader Oracle, celebrity Trader Oracle in the house. What up, Trader Oracle? How you doing? How you do today? Kind of a lower high here. Man, this is a pretty, I'm not going to take it on this account, but this is a pretty big bearish engulfing here. Very early, you know. I do think if we kind of get below the 63 here, you probably get a decent little rundown. If I'm a celebrity, it's only because of my criminal record. Yeah, that's perfect. Fiber boost. Well, Tio, tell us about your criminal record. Tio was arrested today on the corner of Main Street and 5th, carrying a life-size object that resembled himself. I don't know. Woo! Look at her go. Trappy, trappy. Asking for a happy ending at the expense of spa is a poor idea. Yeah. That's what they say. Who said that this morning? I saw that somewhere. I saw a comedian saying that. I can't remember who it was. He was like, if you went to an Asian spa, we'd never even hear about it. Talking about, who was that? The Ravens kicker? What's his name? It was like Josh or something. I can't remember his name. You were able to hold it. Josh Tucker, I think. This is his name. So they said you can't go to the nice spa. Justin Tucker, that's him. Knew it started with a J. The good old massage parlor. Volatility's kind of slowed down here. We've got 15 minutes left here before 11. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and draw the circle here, guys. Or at least probably go into there, I would guess. So even if it pushes back up here and gets above that, you still got nice room. Hold on, let me do the Tom Sabo. I don't have the fancy effects that he has. But we can draw the... Oh, does it let me? Oh, what in the world? Stay over there, guy. What are you doing? Get off there. What's it doing? Stop. Oh. We got to make the little squigglies. No microscope and tweezers there for your happy ending. Uh-oh. Don't put yourself out there, fish lips. This is called a magnet, guys. This is a cruelly drawn magnet. You know, I don't know. You know, that skill of mine is just not very good. That Chick-fil-A spicy breakfast burrito. I've never had it. I've never had that one. The breakfast burrito. I usually just roll with the chicken minis. But we'll see. What's up with PW today? Struggling? PW said, well, there's not really been a whole lot of follow through, right? I mean, let's be honest. We've got 1 5-minute fair value gap here. One. And it didn't hold. Is there anything else happening today? Is there any other news? I don't think there is. Let me look. Let's see what time it is. Yeah, I don't really see anything else. Beige book at 2. It's not going to do anything, I don't think. Much. VWAP rejection. Perfect short 3 5-minute candle setup. 174 point. I'm just curious about something. $330s? Yeah, probably. Probably like make it down to there. Another high low here. Let's see. Big candle doji in the middle. Third candle opens equal to the first candle. Watch for strength in your favor. Yeah, it's interesting. Pulling back here to the 70s. ES approaching that 84 level there. Kind of, ES has been holding that 84 level there pretty strong. He had a couple of failed breakdowns of it. First one right there, 10 a.m. reversal off that news candle, 30 points up on the ES. And then kind of a little failed breakdown recovery here. 1 9-point push, 1 20-point push, and now we're back again. $63 level still sitting down there, pretty juicy on the ES. Let's see if it wants to take it. I don't know. 30 minutes, the opposite of the 5-minute pattern. The middle doji has a huge long wick, but the philosophy is still sound. Gotcha. Maxie's over there looking out the window. There's the bark. Knew it was coming. He's like, something is outside. I will give a little whoop. All right, let's see here. Let's see if we hold the 30 level. Could that be a good buy spot? So we're down $200 on the week on our Apex accounts, which in the grand scheme of things, not that big a deal, right? After all that happened yesterday. If we can have a winning trade tomorrow, we will be, in fact, green on the week. Yeah, see, I'm watching him over here. You want to get your haircut at your wife's salon she told me about? We go to it. It's a Vietnamese haircut massage place. And we get our cuts at different times. Oh. Yeah, I'm watching 30-second as well. Squeezing this 5-minute pennant. Yeah. I told you guys off the 30 there was to be a good buy. We didn't quite get to it. Didn't quite get to it. It is kind of funny to look at like some of this stuff, you know, measure it out and pay attention to it, right? It's not something I normally do, but it's interesting. So you just draw a line on the chart, instant 10 points. That's all it is. Just draw a line. Do I create binds in Quan Tower? I don't, Black Beauty. I probably should. Trev. Yeah, exactly, Coach Fred. Oh, got a little reaction off that level there. We'll see. I think like 15, 18 points. So you just draw a line on the chart, it instantly becomes support and resistance. Instantly. Instantaneously support and resistance. All right, watch this. I'll take it away now. Now it can go. I locked price in right there. I kept it lower. Now that I take the line off, let's see what happens. You don't wear your wedding ring, Bull Bear. I did, Keegan. I took it off. I took it off right there. You're 1.97 negative instead of 600 up because I moved my stop. I do that all the time, Trev. If there was no emotions in trading, we'd all be millionaires. Unfortunately, Keegan, it looks like it's still resistance. Looks like it's still resistance. Oh, you cost yourself 800, boom, your stop. I cost myself some money too because both trades would have hit full TP, right? So like I should be up $300, but we saw green, we took it. And then even on the second trade, so I should be up $600 on the Bulenox account, and we're only up 361. We should be up $600. We should be at payout. But that's all right. We'll lock in the green sometimes, you know. It's good to lock in the green. Nobody's driving the clown bus, Trev. We're nobody. We're just all on it together, bouncing around. Who brought the pizza? Oh, don't mention pizza, man. You're going to make me want to go get pizza, and I can't do it. Your haircuts are getting above and beyond, Bull Bear. Uh-oh. I need to go get a haircut. Speaking of haircuts, I really need one badly. I just so lazy, though, when I get off here. I don't feel like doing anything. I haven't slept very well the last few days. The 9 and or the EVWAP and the 51 right there are the 50 EMA are just right there together. Yeah, I don't eat steak. Yeah. I don't do it. Can't do it. What'd you do, Yacht? You do anything wrong or what? You're unaware of anything wrong? The thing that I noticed with VWAP, you really have, or not VWAP, with Apex, I mean, you really have to make sure that you're sticking to those rules. And a lot of times you might unintentionally break a rule. I'm going to give you an example, right? So most people think on a 50K account that you can't go more than $700 in drawdown-ish, we'll just say. But what if you lost 2 days before? Well, instead of having 2,600 in drawdown, you now only have 2,000. Now you can't go more than, I don't know, 30% of 2,000, whatever that is. 650. I don't know. But you get the point. Normally, I guess you can't go more than 750. What even is the numbers? I don't know. Let me get the exact numbers. 2,600 divided by 3. So 866, I guess, is 30% of your starting drawdown. Yeah. So you really have to be like on your game to know that if you're in drawdown, your total drawdown per trade changes. So Bull Bear, come on now. You get yourself in trouble over here talking. You may have been a little over 30% on a trade or something. Who knows? Yeah, Black Beauty, that's the thing. You gotta be on it. I mean, if you're gonna use them, you gotta be on the rules. You gotta be on the drawdown. You gotta kind of just know. You have to keep up with it. You know, I personally know I only risk the $300 per trade. So like, unless I'm tilted or doing something stupid, I should be okay. But maybe not. Yeah, this is tough to trade. If you are under the buffer, they only count the initial drawdown for the 30%. Is that true, Coach Fred? So if you're under the buffer, okay. Trev, if the boobs were bloody, probably. Your wife walks in and starts talking to you, and you're like, "Who the hell is this? Who is this lady? I don't know who this is. Get out of here." Oh, let me check and see if I got a Bulenox eval here to trade. I was waiting on a couple to renew. They may have. Let's see. Oh, let me do that too before I forget. I do not want these Elite Trader funding accounts to renew. Look at her go. Man, that resistance line wasn't great, but Zabak hates Apex more than you? Yeah, probably. He probably does. I mean, listen, I get it. If you've had a bad experience, you know, that's one thing. I've never had a problem with them, but I mean, I completely understand, you know. Okay, I got everything canceled over there. I also need to go through the My Funded Futures one too and cancel those two that are not. Don't want those to reset on me, even though it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Does the My Funded Futures one reset? I don't even know. Let this thing go. 350s now. Yes, worked his way back below 84. What up, Timbo? Timbo, I saw you on Nutty Stream yesterday. That's all I'm going to say. Cabbage is good. I like cabbage. Timbo said, "No, I thought I was safe here. Let me leave." I thought this was a safe space. Oh. Kimchi? Oh, yeah, nothing wrong with kimchi. Never had it, but it'll work. Anybody know how you can't... Oh, wait. Here it is. Billing. Duh. Let's go to billing. All right, if it says expiring, what does that mean? I'm not sure what expiring means. I have no idea. That's what you get for allowing a DGen. That's what he gets for allowing a DGen like you to trade. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I thought it was an okay spot. I didn't think it was horrible, but when you said 2 minis, no stop loss, I was like, oof. Ballsy, ballsy, ballsy. I didn't see it in live time. Or, yeah, I did see it in live time. No, actually, I rewatched his stream for some. I wanted to see what happened. I think I pulled it up and skipped over to it. Uh-oh. Bull Bear's in trouble. Can't go there now. Yeah. Nah, it's all good, Timbo. Fun times. Fun times. Let's see here. Kind of got a little 5-minute trend going here to the downside. We did just close below. Maybe 330 could be your take profit. So this would be your entry. 330 would be my first target there on this downside move. And then below that, 316. If we break through 330, we go through 316, and then low a day would be your next target below that. So 270. I would like to take this, but I don't really have an account to take it on that's not already in profit. So that's the frustrating thing. I think this trade works a decent amount of time. I don't really have anything to take it on. I stopped day trading with a prop firm. Here are the reasons why. Lisa Spirit Trades. Interesting. Lisa Spirit Trades. Let me look her up. I hope I'm not saying her name wrong. Is it Liza Spirit Trades? We shall subscribe to her channel. How I journal, how it's set up. I stopped trading with a prop firm. Here it is. Yeah, I'll watch that. We'll push back up here. Man, I want to take this trade so bad. I just don't have... I could take it on a... I guess I could go over to my one Apex account that is in drawdown. And I could probably take it on that. Ah, shit. It's going to be too late to get in on it now. All right, we'll try it. I'm just going to take profit at 29.75. I'm in over here on this account. I don't love my entry. I actually hate my entry, but All right, boom. So got another $200 on that PA account there. I like this trade a lot. I really, really like this trade a lot. I just don't have an account to take it on. I should have thought about that sooner. Here's your second target. You get through this, you really could see a little elevator here. So entry out the 52 there. First take profit at the 29. That's 23 points. 16-second target. I'd scale there. And then stop to break even now and then target the lows or even lower if you wanted to. So. Bullberry could have been the sugar daddy. Daily with the 200 EMA, but I didn't know why it's not going to give me bullish move. Yeah. If she's hot, we definitely sub. Subak. Oh, Zabak says, I'm subscribing. We break through this thing could go. This could just go. Very bearish close there. I like that. ES already at the lows. Might get a bullish SMT here out of this. So that's 30 points. 35 points on this push down. A little more than that, isn't it? 42 points. I took 10. I mean, to be fair, I got in late, though. So I got in very late. I probably shouldn't even have gotten in on that account there that's already still in drawdown. But, you know, took it for $500 there, or total today. Got a little bit of the loss back from yesterday. Just didn't have an account to take it on. Passed an eval on that. Let's go, Pine Tree. I mean, yeah, this is almost a zero drawdown trade. This is one of the, I mean, I really like this trade. This aligns with the 5-minute. It's not like as clean as I would like it to be, right? But the second push below, close below, you know, I mean, it's very, you know, it's very, very similar to what we're looking for, but more in a compact type range. So big move down now. I mean, look at that, 95 points. Nice job, Coach Fred. Yeah, I liked it a lot. I just couldn't. I mean, I ended up getting in at like 39 or 40, you know, 12 or 13 points by the time I got the account pulled up. And I just took the low-hanging fruit. Nothing wrong with that. I don't feel any FOMO about it. It's fine. ES at the 63 support area here, making new lows as well. I don't even have another level marked out. Let me check Mancini's newsletter for the next level now. You the man, Francis. Got to take Private Trader with the code MM. Made 1,600. Let's go. You went to breakfast. Yeah, you missed your short. That sucks. 63 next down. Sell below 63, but where to? Yeah, it doesn't really. I don't have a level down there. I don't have a sell below there. $440 tops. Yeah. We kind of held that VWAP there. Next level down, 20,075. That's previous day low. Obviously, you got the 20,000. You also have a pivot there. You have the 20,000 psych level down there too. So, but you see, I don't marry a bias. Like, I expect price to go up here, but as soon as I see something that makes sense, you change. You know, you can change your perspective and change your bias. Because like once this 5-minute broke, it kind of give you that idea that we're probably going to go lower. Pretty clean setup there. Dun, 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 dun. What kind of eval did you pass there, Pine Tree? Was that Apex? On the 50K, take profit trader, the consistency is 50%. Nice job, Pine Tree. Let's go. Pine Tree, you should have loaded up 20 right there. You could have passed all 20 at once. Oh, you could have did it. You could have did it. Why not do it? You could have did it. You could have got it done. We'll push back up here. It's so like, the one thing I will say about the 5-minute chart, it does move slower, but like, you're not really seeing as much noise, right? I mean, like if this candle turns back red, then this just looks like a clean move down, right? And you don't even notice this push back up. If you just trail one 5-minute candle down, which is kind of the way I would do it, so I'd probably have my stop kind of like at the 326. So if this candle closes, then I move my stop down to the top of that candle. You could even use the 2-minute if you want to be a little more aggressive. It's amazing when you wait for the setups. Yeah, dude, it's so hard when you're ready to full port, though. When you're ready to full port, though, you just want to get in and be like, oh, I could have got my 15 points right there. And then it rips against you 10 and, you know, you're blown. So, ES retesting initial balance low here on this pushback up. So, Nasdaq not, you know, not below initial balance yet, IBL. ES below it and retesting it currently. So you really want to see ES hold below that 70 there, which it is doing. See if we can push through the 70 and close below on this candle. Looks like a little 1-minute short setup here too. Kind of like, you know, very low, but like that kind of FU type play that they talk about where it probably works. You really want to see this candle close below initial balance. Got 2 minutes on the close. Max is getting kind of a little feisty over here with a little... Who is it, Max? Who's out there? He's looking out the window. He's looking out the window. Sorry if he's waking your dogs up, making them bark. Max said, "This is what I do." You thought it was funny that you're getting cussed out in Vietnamese. The nice thing for me is my wife is competitive when she catches some gal moving in. Uh-oh. You got to stay away from the women over there, Bull Bear. Come on. Oh. All right, 55 seconds. Let's see if it can close below 70. That would be pretty bearish if it does. And I think the overnight lows might be in play there. Let's see. It will be curious here because if the ES puts in a higher low off the 63 level, then that's not going to be good for the bears. But if it breaks it, then I think we get another leg down here. I think we get another leg down if it can. My measly 10 points feels bad right now because we'd be up 75. Not that I would have taken it. Well, on the Take Profit Pro account, we could have, but I didn't have the stones to take it on that one. 10 seconds does not look like it's going to close below. So I would protect more here. 306 stop. I think previous day low is in play here, 20,075. I mean, if this thing hits the 20,075 off that entry, I mean, I'm not going to feel bad about it, but that would only be, 275 points. I'm over there because Husk is still in with 1 micro. So I'm trying to tell him to target the 20,075. But I don't know if he's got the boys to do it. I don't know what chart. I don't know what he's in on. If it's an eval or not. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. I don't know. Max said, "We are not buying. We are selling." What up, Tame Tiger? So you could have your stop at the 306 here. If you wanted to be less aggressive, you could just leave it at break even. But I certainly wouldn't let this go red on me. Either way, your 9 EMA is kind of creeping down there. I think the 306 area is probably fine. Probably fine. Mancini just tweeted. He said traders were spoiled yesterday with a massive volatility, 3 100-point moves, and after hours of untradeable range-bound chop, ES is finally expanding a little. 57.63 was the first down. Just tagged exactly and bounced. Must hold and recover 84 to rally. So if we recover 84, we rally. 57.30 is below. So 57.30 next down on the ES. But we must recover the 84 to rally. That's per Mancini. Elite Trader straight to funding. I don't know anything about it, Francis. I think it's probably fine if you follow the rules, keep your profits relatively. Don't go for huge payouts on it. Let me look at the details on it right now because I don't know anything about it. It says direct to funding coming soon. Let's look at the details if they have any. So it doesn't. I don't see any details on it yet. Do you guys? Let me see. Hold on. Click on this. Okay. Let me go in their Discord and look at it. The way to actual drawdown to the price offered. Could be. I don't care about this. Ask question. Sure. Dude, just Give me the, I just want to see here. I don't care about all that. Let me silence this one because I don't want to be hearing that one. Yeah, I was trying to see how they're, if they've got a direct to funded kind of thing set up here, but I don't see it so far. So I don't know. I'll have to see the details in it before I can kind of make a decision on it. Ninja Trader issues. Donovan, I'm not using it, but I haven't had any. Anybody have any issues there with All right, so that bullish engulfing 5-minute candle there would have stopped me out. It's up to you guys whether you want to leave it at break even or not. We held the kind of low there. ES recovered the 63 pretty well there. But even still, I mean, that's 100 points down off that entry. You had ghost orders and reboot. So, yeah, Nutty was having some issues. That's true. So that would have just stopped me out right there. And now look at that bullish engulfing back. Man, this is... Woo, this is another spot where, like, this could be a good short for the break of 70 here. You really could run this time. It really could run. Could. I don't hate it. I really don't. I mean, obviously it's very low here. There's the push through. I think it's going to go quickly now. Take it to 30. Yeah, I think that's a good spot. Tame Tiger. You could have entered here off the break at the bottom of this candle. Would have been a 25-point stop. 25-point take profit. You would already be at profit. Or you would be 18 points. I think we're about to get a waterfall. ES losing to 63 here. Little elevators in order here. We zoom out. We don't really have a whole lot holding us up in this area. We did kind of, yeah, we bounced off that 60 area there earlier. But yeah, I mean, the run down into like 140s makes a lot of sense. That's kind of your next area. You can see where these areas are that we mark out. I think that's what I had that marked out for. We are getting bounces and right in those areas. Yeah, I'm thinking we get a little waterfall action here. We got 3 minutes until, or actually 2 minutes and 15 seconds until the London close too. See if we get a little waterfall action here. Little elevator for anyone that's short. A little elevator. Well, let's see. See how this got a minute and a half left on this next 5-minute candle too. All right, less than a minute. Well, that's not what we wanted. We wanted to see this close below the body there. See if it can't get back down there. ES is reclaiming the 63. Max is barking. Very interesting. Wow. All right. Well, that's interesting there. Wanted it to continue to push down, but that's a pretty bullish reaction. That's pretty bullish, if you ask me. All right, here's the new 5-minute candle. You took a trade on Apex. I know it's a 30% daily drawdown, 750. I had a 758 loss. That's okay, Rylan. It's not, I mean, if you are over by $8, it's not that big a deal. It doesn't necessarily mean you'll 100% be denied, but Max over there making all kind of noises. Kind of a lot of support down here. I mean, wick, right? Yeah, that's all you can do. Just keep working it, try to get it to pay out, and then if you do, then you just kind of find out then. The barker. The whiner. Maxie, what are we whining about, man? I have no idea. Let's look at the 1-minute chart here. It just looks really just kind of chopping here in a range, creating a range there, not really going anywhere. I have no idea. Owl boy, he's looking out the window. He's looking out the window here. Looking out the window. Kind of consolidating here. See if we get below 70 with a little gumption this time. Seems reasonable, but we'll see. Max said, I am just looking for anything to bark at. That is it. Do not question my life decisions. Yeah, it's kind of a death candle for sure. Boom! Look at there. Look at her go. Look at her go. Jumped in on that one. Took $200 again, as you do, for the break of the 70 there. Same idea as before. I didn't take it on that one, but you think these wicks get ran. They looking kind of juicy down there. So, took it for 10 points. So up 729 on that account. For today, after being down on that one yesterday. So, what up, Amelia? How you doing? How long does it take before Take Profit Trade Pro account? You just paid the activation fee and waiting for it. Gold chest, not too long. Usually, like, I think they say like within 24 hours, but usually it's like within a few minutes. If you're connected, you can log out, log back in until you see it. But again, guys, I think the draw here is 20075. I mean, we got short up here, or we called out the short at 351. It's up 122 points out of off that entry there. Never coming back to the entry at that point. Yeah, it says pending. Yeah, they just haven't set it up yet. You just give it a little bit of time. Yeah, we might have left a few bucks on the table there, huh? I really wanted to enter the short off of this, but the problem is, do you really want to enter short off of a failed long, right? So like this was a long that failed, never made it to the internal, right? So I didn't want to enter it off that until I kind of got confirmation that we got below that initial balance low, and then I thought it would run. So that's when we actually entered. Kind of a, you know, and I think trade, I don't know what you want to call it. It's just kind of a feel trade there. We talk about it like screen time. You kind of just get a feel for where the market might go. Now that's a nice close below. Now this retest on the 5-minute could be nice. We already had a 1-minute retest. Not really. I mean, none of the 1 minute, I mean, that's not good enough. This is good enough for a retest play. So, I mean, I don't think a re-entry at 70 on a retest of 70 is horrible. I mean, that would kind of be expected at some point here, right? For price to push back up, retest 70 there. I don't think that would be a horrible entry. You have a 5-minute OB sitting here. You could keep your stop at 26 points. I mean, if you retest at 70, the stop would be right around 30 points. And then you could have a 30-point take profit. I mean, you wouldn't even need to get back to the low for your take profit. So let's kind of tape read this. I'm not going to enter it. Stop there. Entry here. And then take profit, 30 points would be 40. So we'll just call it there. So there's your tag in. Will be IBL hold here? I don't know. Testing the 5-minute OB now. Yes, I don't like the look of this now, but we'll see kind of if it plays out. Give it a moment. I mean, the midsection of the OB kind of is fine to be tested, right? That's kind of a right about the midsection. So, very, very thoughtful market. Yeah. The market is definitely cruel. And I probably go break even at like 55, somewhere in there on this trade. You know, I don't think you don't really want it to go back. It's kind of halfway to your profit. That's a 1-to-1 or almost half R if you're structuring this off the 5-minute, which I've never done, by the way. I've never taken this trade using the 5-minute. Full disclosure, I am not in this. I'm not taking this. But I do think it's reasonable to work. You're cheating. Oh, no, Pine Tree. You dirty girl. You dirty girl. Cheater. Whose other chat are you in over there, Pine Tree? Who you watching? Who you watching over there? Travis. All right. Trading with Travis. Amelia, you cheater. No, I'm just kidding. This has definitely been a butt clincher here, right? You've taken 20, almost 18 points of drawdown. You can flip for a single tick. Yes. No, John. You can just flip. Oh, thanks, Amelia. Yeah, I'm flipping, John. I have 4 days to flip on one Bewley, so I'm flipping myself. And I'm at the minimum payout on it. This one right here. Today we lost $8. But we're already at payout, so. All right, stop to break even there. It's also 15 points of profit. You could scale. So stop to break even, scale spot, 15 points. Target the 39. I mean, realistically, you could have waited to enter there, but you didn't know that we were going to get there, right? I would scale again at 39. Actually, your scale is a little bit, it's actually at 40, 75. But, and then I would leave a runner, and I would probably target the 075. It probably won't get there without stopping you out, but you never know, right? You never know. Could run right down to the 075 and never come back. We've seen it happen before. So that actually would have been your take profit there, but I still think this pushes through. But that was 30 points right there on that push down. There we go. Who's giving it to you like methodical? He calls the trades, doesn't take them, and they still win. Let's go. And again, I think 142 could be your next target, and then 075 below that. Previous day low. Keep the stop at break even on any runners there if you got them. And let her go. Let her go. Let her rip, tater chip. Yes, pushing back below 50s here. Testing the 55s. I got you green for the day. Let's go, Tom. Nice job. Going good, Matt. I want to say every trade we've called out today has worked. We passed 9 evals. We are green on every funded account. Can't complain. We did blow, I'm sorry, okay, we did blow a day trader's account, so let's keep it in perspective. A day trader eval. The ones we called out on the eval weren't very good. So, yeah, I don't know what Patrick did today, Matt. I have no clue. Not the fall like before. Yeah, fish slips. We'll see. I mean, I don't see anything holding us up. If I zoom out, I don't really see anything holding us up before the 140s, to be honest with you. I don't see any reason for this to stop. I have not went over the 30% drawdown rule, Ryland, because I only risk $300 per trade on my fundeds. So $300 is what we risk. I think the waterfall into 150s makes a lot of sense. You'll have a little resistance at the whole number here at the 200. So, you know, maybe something like this. Retest 230, 240, and then you can get a little push through. Something like that. We are 6 minutes off the lunchtime macro. So I would expect that push into the 140s to happen in the next 25 minutes, 20, 25 minutes. And I am liking using the higher time frame here. You see me structuring everything off the 5 minute here that I'm talking about. It's just so much cleaner. It just feels easier. I don't know why, but it does. Reading the 5 minute chart feels easier. And I know some of you guys have suggested that for a while, and I haven't really listened, but it just feels easier. Less noise. I've always had the 5 minute up, but I've not always paid attention to it. I definitely haven't taken my trades off of it. Use smaller for entry and exit? Yeah. Pine Tree. Yeah, Pine Tree uses the 5 minute. He loves that inside bar play, which I also have been paying attention to that too a bit. We don't have very many of those today, do we? There's one there. Broke to the downside. I mean, that inside bar, 50 points. Is that the only one today that I've seen so far? Pretty much. Yeah. We'll see what we get here. Can we get, I expect kind of a reaction in that 190, 195 area. A little push back up, maybe 215, 220, 230, and then the next push lower to make it through there. You take most of your entries on the 5 and 30 seconds. Oh my goodness. F y'all. Yeah, well, you know, Black Beauty, when you've traded something yourself for so long and you do okay with it, you certainly do okay, then it feels wrong to do something different. But I'm always open to new things, and you always constantly have to, like, here's the thing, with the inversions, are they still working? Yes. Are they still present? Yes. Are there as many setups? No. And so I think it's completely okay to implement something else. At least you can trade a single funded on or an eval that maybe still makes sense. So Nate's on that 5 second gain. 2150 needs touched. You got the 9 up there at the 281 as well. Nice little rip higher here. 2 minutes outside the macro. 2 minutes till the new 5 minute candle. So if you entered off the initial balance low retest, you might get stopped out here. Not yet. Pushing back lower. %50 field on the fair value gap from yesterday on the 15 minute. Nice. We can take a peek at the 15 minute. I don't know. I feel like we fill this out. I don't know. We could just go higher here. I mean, you know, on the range, we are probably in that golden pocket area. or we could push back up. Oh, just observation, yeah. Get back through this 50 level here. Let's see if we can push lower. Less than 1 minute, 30 seconds here until the macro. I expect price to start running towards that 142 at that point. If the draw is correct. If the draw is in fact previous day low at 075. One more push up so you can enter curd. Maybe. Might get it. This next 5 minute candle's opened up, came out bearish here, gets below 30 here. I think it runs quickly into that whole number. It's got to get below 30 there, 32 quickly. Should start to run here. If we can just get below this level here. There's Max. He gave a little bark. He said, you know, he's not going to tell you which way, but that's a little bark for you. Push through this 32. I think we start to move if we can get through there. We're inside the macro. If the 075 is indeed the draw, we're going to get pretty close to that. If not, hit it in the next 20 minutes. We want to see the elevator here into the whole number, 95, 90 area pretty quickly below these wicks. Just kind of grinding lower. Good morning, Prakash. How you doing? Still holding that 32 level there, just wicking below it. Yeah, one problem from 2023, we didn't break through 200 EMA on daily. Yeah. Blew the Apex PA you just got to pay out from. That sucks, Matt, but at least you got to pay out though, right? When you went live on TikTok, did you just use your phone? I had to, Pine Tree, because it won't let me use the TikTok studio. Stupid. I don't have access to it. I guess I don't post enough, I'm assuming. But it lets Husk use the studio. He's able to share his screen. You're up 6K across your TikTok accounts and lost your Bully fundeds. I guess that's a little mixed bag, right? Like you said. I want to see this push down. Where's the elevator? Practice, you've been denied 4 times. Did any of you guys watch Jesse's video? He had an interesting video on the Apex denials, and I think it kind of makes sense. So he's saying to erase. So, for example, let's say you made $3,100, but you broke a rule, and you request $1,000 and they deny you. Well, then over the next 8 days, you make $500, and you request $1,500 and they deny you. He's saying that over the 8 traded days, you need to request the profit from those 8 days first in order to get an approval, and then on the next payout, you can request the original profit along with what you made on the second 8 days. Because he's saying that the denial process does not reset if you try to request profits from your original denial. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what he told me. So, or that's what his video said. Kind of makes sense. So what Apex is based, so what he's saying is if you make $500 over 8 days, you need to request just the $500, even though you have the ability to request $1,500. And then on the next payout, you would request the $1,500 and you would be approved. I don't know. But that's what he said. Kind of makes sense. On Hill, I'm not really taking any more trades. To me, the short entry was here. And the re-entry was here. So, you know, that's the first short entry. This is the re-entry. You're just now getting stopped on the runner from this entry. And so I don't think there's any reason to do anything here. Apex makes it so hard with all those rules, and then they don't tell us. Yes, exactly, Anna. It's definitely a battle, right? That's why on Apex, especially, you guys see me keep it very simple. $300 take profit, $300 stop loss. That's it. 1 mini. Exactly, fish lips. Kind of makes sense. What up, Robson? You had to pass your Topstep account, 50K, you made 3K profit. All I want to know is if the trailing drawdown stops at that level or will it keep following me? Once you make $2,000 in profit, Robson, it stops following you. Same thing with Bulenox. So you can see right here on Bulenox, $3,469. This stopped following me at $2,600. So I no longer have trailing drawdown on this account. It's now just static at $50,100. I do trade take profit trader on Hill. I'm currently at daily payout on them. So they don't reset every 8 days after request. No, Prakash, it does reset if you only request the profit during the last 8 days. So yeah, 70-point profit this morning, but Ninja Trader didn't feel me. That sucks, Brad. Take profit trader in the evaluation process on Hill. On the 50K account, you got to make $3,000 in profit with $2,000 of drawdown, and it's end of day. They have a 50% consistency rule, which means you can only make half of the total profit that you need to get in 1 day. And then once you go to funded, there is no consistency rule. However, important to know, in the funded account, it is intraday trailing drawdown until you get to the $2,000 profit mark. Once you get to the $2,000 profit mark, the trailing stops following you. So once you get to $2,000 in profit, the trailing stops following you. And then beyond that, in every day that you have above $250, you can request payout every single day. But you can make as much as you want. I think up to it's like $5,000 or $7,000 in a day. I think it's 5 on the 50K. It might be 7. Ooh, look at that. What is going on there? What in the world was that? I mean, that was just a casual 75-point rip up. So practice, they said 30% windfall gambling. I was making 280 to 300 every day for 8 days. Did your drawdown go more than 30%? On Hill, I like them. So that would have been stopped out. I've been using them for quite a while. I haven't gotten any payouts from them because I suck at trading, but other than that. Tin Can, I think Bulenox is on sale until the 7th. Let me just make sure. I think it's the 7th. The 7th right now. Yeah, the 7th. A little manipulation here. This thing probably goes back down, but you know how the market works. It's kind of a strange candle there. Tariffs delayed. Is that what happens? Trader to black. I knew that had to be something. 57K now. They still not approved your payout. Denied 4 times. Yeah, I would just try to make $50 a day, Prakash, for, or maybe $100 a day for 8 days, and just only request the money that you make during those 8 days, and leave the other for the next payout process. Yeah, Tin Can, it's never clear. Tom Sabo entered a micro long. Holy cow, that's what caused it. That's what caused it. Tom Sabo entered a micro long. You guys know it. All right, we reclaimed 84, which Mancini said needs to recover in order for any upside. First target up 70, 57.98. It's approaching that now, 58.22, and then 58.58 on a push up. The good old Sabo follow through. Add accounts to your Ninja Trader platform, like if you want to add a new prop firm. Tin Can, there's a lot of videos. I don't know if I have any on there, but there are a lot available online. Cristiano Rivera, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. The power of the Hungarian pesos, yeah. Sabo's always moving the market, and he is. He is. What up, Vince? No, there's no 12 o'clock news. There's 2 o'clock beige book. Someone just said, Trader to Black just said tariffs delayed. So that would be bullish for sure. I mean, you could maybe look at this from this perspective as well. Kind of in like a little wedge here on the 15 minute. Or on the 5 minute, I'm sorry. One month delay on tariffs. Yeah. Yeah, I see the daily. You need $200 to pass my Finna Futures. Now you needed $800. That sucks. Yeah. The daily. We'll check out the daily. Even though I'm not great at kind of reading the daily, but I mean, I don't know. We have a pretty obvious wick down there. That's pretty crazy. I don't really see any obvious. Well, 20,028. I mean, you think at some point we get a push back up into the 21.6s, but who knows? Oh, that says 5 days. Huh. Still kind of the same look. Support on the daily right there at 131. We did push below it. 776. Yeah, I mean, maybe a push down into the 680s. Who knows? 200 EMA on the daily? Yeah. Does that mean when we're going back up? Who knows? I have no idea. If we get a trend this week looking below the daily fair value gap below, yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I think that's kind of the draw, but we could very easily. Could also push back up. I mean, I do think a retrace into the overnight highs, you know, you could kind of do that, and maybe we end the day up somewhere in this area again, kind of like we did yesterday. We'll see. I mean, you never know, right? You just never know. Kind of ES at a key level here. If it holds the 84, we get a continue push up. If it does not, we probably sell right back down. So let's see. Testing that level right now as we speak. Well, guys, I do think I'm going to call it a day personally. I'm up 361 on this Bulenox funded, 729 on this APEX funded. We did pass 9 APEX accounts, 456 to 448. You can see right there. Our APEX accounts a little bit of a recovery today, $200 a piece. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Full transparency here. We'll scroll through the accounts. You can see them all. That's the one we made 730 on. Still in drawdown on that one, but not too bad. Looking a little better. Bulenox account 371. We're $130 away from hitting the profit target on that one and requesting a payout. We did blow this day trader eval account today, minus $2,000. Bulenox, oh, I just showed you that one. We're waiting on payout on this one. I'm going to request on Friday. And then Take Profit Trader Pro account, $210. We're above the buffer by $245 here. So we'll probably go ahead and put that in our wallet and wait for us to get it, take another winning trade, and we'll take a payout on it. So 91% off APEX, 80% off 91% off Bulenox, 80% off APEX. Can I please drag over the ES and show us how you monitor the 84 level? Well, it's pretty simple. You have a push above, but you need to build structure above. So it's like you don't just want to push above. Like this needs to kind of accept this area, hold, and then you expect it to go if it's going to. Now, Mancini's target, this is his like final target on any long. And he says early this morning, he said 822 needed to recover to pop, but he just said 84 would kind of be your long trigger. But you want it to build structure above 84. Otherwise, we just go back down. Remember, Take Profit Trader is 30% off, no activation fee. My Funded Futures 25% off the Starter Plus account. If you want to help support the channel, use my code for those. And I think they said something about tariffs delayed 1 month, live prop. So that's what happens. That's what happened. But nice green day for me. We're going to call it a day there. Sorry you just popped in live prop. We're leaving. But anyways, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.